So we have a little trouble in paradise. This is Blanca, and I fear she has stopped feeding her babies. I'm not 100% sure. I have to wait until this afternoon to see if their crops are filling up. But I've seen them trying to eat on their own, and I haven't seen her feed them for a couple of days. So that's not good because they are just 4 weeks old, and in that crucial 5th week where they go from being helpless chicks to being semi-independent, and if she's shut down on them, it's going to be a real struggle to keep these two going. They're too old to hand feed. They would never accept food from me. So I don't know. They have lots of food in there, but I don't see them eating it, and I'm not sure that their crops are filling up. So I'm waiting to see. My options are, and probably the first thing I would go with is get a couple of the older chicks that I released out to the big flight, bring them in here, and have them come hang out with these little guys. Because the thing is, birds are flock animals, so they do things as a group. So when an adult bird flies down and eats, its babies are going to fly down and eat. When an adult bird is not eating, then its babies are not eating. Now, the adult birds fill in the gaps because it takes babies a long time to peel a seed. They're just learning how to feed themselves. So babies literally could be grazing all day long, whereas adult birds eat in fits and starts, and it's not enough. So what could end up happening is she'll fly down and eat for a minute or two, and the babies will run over and start eating with her, and then she'll be done, and she'll fly up onto the perch. And the babies will have gotten one bite of food, but she's done, so they're done. So it's kind of a behavioral thing. So if I brought chicks in here, a couple of the older chicks in here that are spending a lot more time eating, then perhaps they would lead these babies into spending a lot more time trying to eat. The other thing that I could do is, that's Winston and Sif has moved into the box like she wants to reset, and her babies are coming out. As you can see, today is our 25-day mark. So if I could probably integrate these chicks in there if I line their cage, but I would probably have to pull Sif because the hens tend to... Cocks never notice when you throw extra babies on. They're like, babies are babies, whatever, I'll feed everybody. And cocks will even feed their friends, you know. But hens are much more picky, so most hens will try to drive off a chick that they know is not theirs. Some hens will go ahead and feed them anyway. So, but I have to line this cage and pull that box because I know she is more interested in the box than she is in her babies. And put the babies out and see where this family stands and see if there's a possibility of integrating these two. So I'll come back out here in a few hours. I'll be looking for fuller crops some sign that these babies are actually getting some attention or getting what they need. And over here, I will line the cage and put it out and give it an hour or so and see how they're arranging themselves. I have a feeling, usually by the time a hen has become overly attached to her box, she's sitting in there not because she's with her babies, but because she wants to lay again. Then she's done feeding her chicks anyway. But I have to see. I have to wait and see. But I have seen the babies out twice today, each one of them. So, I will be coming back a little later and lining this cage, putting a liner in the cage like this one, and pulling those babies in the box to see where we're at. Happily, it is toasty warm, so I don't have to worry about anybody getting too cold.